Hello, it's good to see you today. My name is Danny. Let's get started breathing and praying. So go ahead and take in a deep breath. Breathing in, filling your lungs with air. Being present in the moment, letting go, just pausing your day to be with God. And breathe out, letting go of everything. Just take this moment to tell God how you feel. If you've been feeling stressed, worried, anxious, fearful, anything, if you've been feeling joyful, excited, happy, awestruck, anything, just tell God how you feel right now. Just lay it all out on the line. Just be 100% clear, 100% honest with Him. And if you've been carrying anything from your past, any trials, any grudges, unforgiveness, anything, just give it to God now. Just put it at the feet of God. If you're feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world right now, just give it to God right now. You don't need to carry it anymore. As you breathe in the peace, breathe in the light, breathe in hope. God, just please fill us with hope. It's been so dismal lately. It's been so crazy and chaotic lately. God, we just need your hope. Please fill us from top to bottom, inside and out, on every level. God, fill in any places that feel depleted. Cast out any shadows or any darkness. God, just surround us with your angels to fill us with hope and love. And breathe out, letting our bodies relax a little bit more, sinking deeper into whatever it is we're sitting on or laying on. As we breathe in the peace, breathe in the light, breathe in gratitude. God, just bring a memory to our minds right now of a time we felt joy. Simple joy. It could be an event from our past. It could be a person. It could be just a moment. Sometimes I think of pizza or ice cream, or the time God has shown me just a beautiful flower that's brightened my day. But just take a moment to step back into the past, into whatever memory came into your mind. And just immerse yourself in the sensations of that moment. Enjoy the touch, the taste, the smell, the sound. You can even say it out loud. Like the time when I saw that beautiful purple flower and the sun was shining and it was out of nowhere and it surprised me and made me feel so loved. The color was so bright. Oh, it was amazing. Just go through your moment, however it felt. And then look for Jesus. If you're going to imagine he was there, in your imagination, just stay in that moment and look for him and notice. Was he looking at you? Was he smiling at you? Was he saying anything to you? Or do you just get a sense of his presence, his wonderful, loving presence? But just stay there in that moment for just another moment with Jesus. And then thank him. Thank him for creating it. Thank him for bringing it to you. Thank him for enjoying it with you because he was there. And breathe out. And God, we want to thank you that you are so good. We want to thank you that you are here with us. We want to thank you for all of the things in the world. It hailed yesterday in LA. It was hailing. It was so cool. Little pieces of hail that almost looked like snow but weren't. Little things like that are just so marvelous. God, I love it when I get to go to the grocery store and there are like purple asparagus, and I've really grown to love purple cauliflower and orange cauliflower and just all of the colors, all of the varieties. I love walking in the store and just seeing all of the colors, all of the possibilities that we could enjoy. And I don't like all of them, but you know what? There's something for everybody. It's amazing. There are so many different types of flowers and bushes and trees, and we can go to the mountaintops, we can go to the beach, we can experience the water and the crashing of the waves. We can go to the highest peak in our area and enjoy the cool breeze and maybe even some snow. We can enjoy the desert if we'd like. I don't like the desert, but you know what? There is a sort of peace that does settle in the desert because it is so quiet and empty. There are so many things that we can enjoy. Like when I go to England, the rolling hills literally just make me relax. I don't know, but there's something in the air that's just like instant relax. Even when I just look at videos or pictures. And God, you have made these places on earth. There's something different everywhere. And it's so amazing and wonderful and beautiful. All of these things that you've created, God. It's incredible, majestic, wonderful. All these different terrains, all these different environments, God. And yet the world still turns. We still breathe air. Oxygen is still here. There is still gravity. All of these things that keep happening in the world, this wonderful world that you've created, God. And you know what? Not every moment is perfect. And some moments can be really, really hard, God. But we thank you that you are always with us. We thank you that we have community. We thank you that we can come together like this to pray, that you have called us to be prayer warriors. Even in a time of crazy, I feel like we are in war. We are in war. There is like an information war. There's a spiritual war. Hopefully we do not go into like physical war. I don't know if you're like me, but I don't want anybody to die. I don't want anybody to die. And yet I feel we are put in a double bind where it doesn't matter what we do. There's going to be trials and people will probably die. And that saddens me. And some of the things that are happening in the world right now, the policies and stuff that seem to be political, they infuriate me. God, but, help us forgive. Help us let go of things, Help us focus on the things that we can do rather than get angry and stressed about the things that we can't control. If anybody is going through a really challenging time right now, if anybody is having their life turned upside down or things look dark and dismal and they don't know how they can get through another day, God, please bless them, whether they're on this call or not. Anyone that is suffering, God, bless them. Anyone that is having health challenges, bless them, God. Just come in and show how good you are by healing people's minds, hearts, and bodies. There's so much discord and strife out there. It's hard. It's literally like there has been a line drawn in the sand and people are standing on one side or the other. It's hard to find people that are willing to come together and breach those differences these days, God. And we just ask for your help. I don't have the answer for this. And trust me, like I'm on one side too, but I want to be on your side, God. So I don't know if you're part of the drawing of the line in the sand, and I really think you're not. I think you would love people to come together and be able to accept each other despite differences, despite disagreements, But God, we are on your team. So if the enemy is trying to team up, we do not want to be on that team, God. We want to be on your team. So God, in any way, shape, or form that where we have been led astray, where we have been, influenced, where our minds have been kind of deceived, God, please bring clarity. Please break off anything of the enemy, break off any strongholds, any mindsets, any thoughts that are spinning in our heads. If we are spending too much time on the wrong things, listening to the media or on social media or, engaging in things that are corrupting us, even though we don't know it, God, please bring clarity to that so we can make different choices, because really we want to be with you. We want to be connected to you, God. You are the best thing and you win. You win. So if we're going to attach ourselves to a horse, we want it to be attached to you, God. We want to bet on you. Even right now, though, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. And we know how it's written through Revelations that it looks like the enemy is winning, but God, you win. You can overcome any challenges, whether they're in our lives or out in the world at large. God, we trust you. Help us surrender to you. And God, I felt the word of the prayer today was stability. There's so much chaos. I mean, my life is insane. And I don't know if yours is. And if yours is stable and yours is safe and yours is strong, then amazing, and bless you for more of that. And I'm going to take a little bit of that. But for those of us that are having a challenging time And even those of us that are having a good time, let us just pray for stability, because our world is insane right now. So whether we need help in our personal life or whether we need help in the world stage, God, please just bless us with stability. Bring stability to where it seems things are uncertain, to where it seems like things are being turned over and churned and messed with and flip-flopped, and just bring stability and calm to the insanity, God. You know, the last big vision I had from you was being on the boat in the middle of a storm, God. And I don't know how long that storm's going to last. But God, can you help us feel stable? Help us feel strong. Help us rest and lean into you, so that you are the thing holding us up. You are the thing. You are the ground beneath our feet. We are not turning to anything besides you, God. Just bring stability in every way. In our minds, help us soothe our minds and be calm and not worry. You know, I just learned yesterday that stress is basically worry, right? Like, I've been insanely stressed, but I focus on, let me do the thing so the bad thing doesn't happen, because I never focus on the bad thing. But apparently, holding on and trying to juggle 10,000 balls, that's worry. So, you know, let us not worry. It does not add a day to our lives, right? So if any of us have been caught up in anything in our minds, whether we know it or not, that is causing us instability, God, can you please just bring stability, safety, calm, feel like we are taken care of, feel like we can relax and rest into you, God, surrender to you and feel your peace. And God, in our bodies, any places that we have felt unstable in our bodies, whether we're dealing with, you know, always being afraid we're catching the virus, or dealing with chronic conditions, or our bodies just don't seem to be processing things well or working as well, can you please help us bring stability to our bodies and our hearts and our minds and our world, God. God, just, if there's anybody that is in power that really shouldn't be, according to you, God, not according to me, according to you, God. If there's anybody that is there corrupt, that is there for power mongering, that is there for greed, that is there to hurt people, that is there based on chaos and illusions and, you know, things that have happened that they really shouldn't be there, God, please just come in, kick them out, kick them all out. Kick them all out. Kick out everything that is making policy, everyone that is making policies, everyone that is making laws, everyone that is making mandates, anybody that is controlling or trying to control communities, countries, the world. God, I don't know, whoever they are, but if they're not of you, God, kick them out, break them down. Or if you want to change their hearts, change their hearts. Because there's always opportunity for redemption and forgiveness in each and every one of us. We want to make that available as well, God. And if we are not asking the right prayer, God, can you just please just step in and take it over? Can we just write a blank check prayer and say, God, help us. God, have mercy on us. God, help us, whatever way we need it, right? Because we can spend all day like asking for, like, you know, I don't know, carrots. And you may be telling us to go grow them ourselves. And we're like, no, but I want carrots. So give me a carrot. And God's like, go do it. You know, like, so I don't know where that analogy came from. But you know what? If all we're asking for is a bag of money on our doorstep, but we got to actually do something to get that bag of money, then God, like, if we're asking the wrong things, please help us get guidance and insight so we can know the right things to ask for, the right things to look for. If our focus has been too myopic and we have been focusing on something that is actually the wrong thing, and we need to widen our scope or fixate on something else, like you, God. We've been fixating and making idols of money or health or relationships or anything. God, can we just turn to you, and can you just direct our vision in the way that you would like us to? If we're like looking into one of those like things, you look at the like the Empire State Building or like the Eiffel Tower, it's like one of those viewfinders that you like turn it to look at things because it's a magnifying glass. God, can you just turn us in the right direction? God, help us see as you see. Help us see and focus on the things that you would like us to focus on, whether that's building up gifts or strengths or talents, whether that's communicating with people, whether that's being vulnerable in our lives and sharing how we're feeling with people. I don't know what God is calling us to do. We're all different too. So God, please just bless us. Bless us on every level and just help us, God. We need it. We need it. And I don't know exactly. I feel like we are asking for the wrong things. But God, please, just your majesty, come down. Your will, your timing, just do your will. Just come and show us how wonderful and marvelous and glorious you are, because you are, no matter what you're doing. But God, we would love to see it in the world. We would love to see good triumph over evil. Even before the end of days. We already know that what happens, but we'd love one of those here right now. God, please just alleviate the virus, kick it out, just break it down, help it just go away, or help our immune systems all just be so strong that our bodies naturally fight it. Father, bring back our world, whatever that means. We can't go back, so maybe there's no reason to ask for it to go back the way that it was. But God, can you make sure that the world we're going into is better and actually is supportive of us and fulfills us and helps us? God, we just need you. So just bless us, bless our lives, bless our homes with safety and protection, bless our families and our friends and our loved ones, bless our relationships, heal relationships, soften hearts, make relationships better, deeper, help us meet new people and connect to new people on a deeper level, God. Father, please, just if anybody is suffering in the world, just cover them with love, help them get a kind word today or a smile, something to uplift their spirits. God, fill us all with hope around the world, no matter where we are, even for people who aren't being reached by this prayer. Father, we just need to bless everybody that is struggling, Father. And Father, just bless our health as always. Heal us. Father, if anyone is contemplating suicide or is in deep depression or anxiety, Father, just be there with them. Break through the chatter, break through whatever it is that is causing that. Cast off spirits of death. If any of us has a spirit of death or chaos or anything that is trying to lead them astray, Father, just send in your angels to surround us, support us, guide us, love us, God. Light up our path, light up everything in our lives that we need to do to follow you, and help us just turn to you more and more and build a deeper relationship with you. We love you so much, God, and we just ask for more of your peace every day. Amen. Well, thank you everyone for joining. If you like this, go ahead and follow me on Facebook so you get updates of when I go live next. And if you like this, pray, share with your friends so we can keep praying together. And then if you have any private prayer requests, please private message me so I can pray with you. And share your testimonies, please, so we can all share in them. May we all just be prosperous in our lives, whatever that means, just full of abundance, full of prosperity and laughter and joy. Let us not forget to laugh and have fun. God is here, God is good, and I hope God brings amazing things to you this week, today, even. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.